Written.
Um,
Said
what
broke
up,
people be living
Harold?
beyond
What
their
up,
means,
Al?
especially us black people, including me. Listen, that's okay. That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to the point of that's all right to live beyond your means as long as you get this. Don't
Don't include me in this
complain.
shit.
Don't complain. Don't try to act like you are a victim of nothing. I'm like, wait a minute.
I
I
just
think you
so
got a good car on your hands that looks like you need to make a choice. Which one do you want? The rent? Do you want to live somewhere or do you want to live and drive somewhere? Because one of these is a good choice. I'm not
so
judging you,
you
but you ain't about to get no money out of me, lady. And I
you
basically
you
got to
know
that. I'm
me. I'm
paraphrasing, but I was just like, yeah, no, I gotta. I think this is a reckoning right here. I said, if nobody told you, I think you just need to make a pretty good, clean decision. I said, I'm not gonna give you money because I think you got money with this nice car you got, but if you don't, it's time to stop driving it. All right, have a good one. And I just kept walking, and she didn't talk to me again. But she didn't get mad and say something. But I think she was like, "Well, he was obviously not the person that guy was, sent to help me with gas today." And I was just like, in my mind, I was like,
I
she didn't
just
say
don't
that. She didn't say that, but
I
that's what
just
I
don't
felt like she would have took it.
understand like the money that you spent
Right.
on getting your car washed.
Woo.
You could have put in the tank. Um, I would have definitely.
But she
I'm
wasn't.
really good at
Here's a trick.
telling
Here's a
people
trick.
no.
She wasn't outside the car. She was driving around the parking lot, Greg. She was driving her car around the parking lot asking for gas. I was like, this is a weird situation. You want to be comfortable and use gas and then ask for gas? I was like, oh, this is
Mm,
all the wrong things in my mind. Now, granted, I'm not judging you, but you asking me for extra resources that you probably got. You're just planning wrong, and that's okay. So I
I
just
got
felt like
kids,
I
lady.
was being. I was like, what? That's crazy, man. But yeah, that one was pretty good. It kind of helped me put things in perspective, man. Like if you're gonna choose, choose, but don't ask me to, also fund your strange choice. It's weird.
Yeah,
I can't possibly. She looked like I was asking her to sell one of her kids. I was like, well, you gotta choose which one you want. But
yeah,
yeah,
dude, like you gotta
it
really
was
know how
special,
to
man.
handle. Like I got the dude, man. I know I've probably given this dude because he started coming around this area during the pandemic,
Yeah.
and I know I probably given him like a couple of $100 combined over the last 5 years.
All right.
I'm getting really tired because I feel like I could claim him on my taxes,
There you go.
and every time he comes up to me like it's the first time.
First time. Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, like the other
Yeah.
day I was like, bro, come on,
That's
man, it's
offensive. That's
me.
offensive too.
It's
For people
me.
that don't understand what he's
Yeah.
talking about, that's
And I mean,
offensive as well.
and you know me, like I have no problem telling people no, but I also, have people, I'll help people if I can.
Right.
And I don't know what he's doing with it, but he's usually really nice. But then at the same time, it's like, bro, how many times, man? You see me? It's only gonna be like one, maybe two or three different cars that I'll be in, just based off
Right.
of what's happening in my life. Um, you know me, and you like,
Right.
don't be, hey man. And then he be coming up with like different stories, like, me and my kids, we just need a place to stay for the night. And then like the next time,
like
it's like
Joker. That's
similar,
good.
like yeah, similar stories but different. And I'm like,
Right.
man, all you gotta do at this point is say, hey man, you got any change?
See, but
Ding ding,
in those
bam,
cases,
like
it would
cool.
benefit you to learn his name. Like Lenny, Lenny. Sometimes they gotta hear their name said the right way. Like, who are you
Listen,
talking to? Lenny,
Tyrell,
man, I just talked to you
it's me.
yesterday.
It's me, Tyrell.
exactly, exactly. Lenny is.
I might try that. And
Yeah,
then there's
man.
another guy. He just like doesn't take no for an answer. He
That's
was
tough.
like,
That's tough.
he's like, I got cash app. Because if you say you don't have no cash, he's like, I got cash app.
Mm-hmm.
And I just be like, yeah, I don't have any cash app either. And then I just keep walking.
Wow.
I didn't tell you this. This was hilarious, man. I'm in this gas station, the local gas station that I go to. Like I
Right.
walk because it's right across the street.
Right.
And so I'm in there, and there's a nice looking lady in there. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
it's a dude. He be in there a lot. He works somewhere around here, and
Right.
he's like, you are pretty. You're so pretty. You know what? Let me give you some bread. And we all got quiet because we're like, bread, thinking it's funny.
Listen, man, that's
But he's got
good.
like he got an Aldi bag, and he pulls out two two loaves of bread.
Nice,
I'm
nice.
thinking maybe he works at like a bakery or a bread factory or something.
Listen,
So he's
man.
like, pulls out the bread, and then she looks at me, and I'm just like, I don't know what to say.
Wait, how
And
old is
so,
he though? How old is the dude?
man, he's like very fit, like in really good shape. But I'm gonna say he's probably like in his early 60s.
Okay,
Um,
there you go.
Tall, like he's taller than me. You know,
All right,
he doesn't. It's not like his energy's not
old.
negative. Yeah, you feel. No, I mean I'm just. It's a little bit old, but it's like his energy is. It's not like he doesn't seem like he's gonna harm anybody.
Right.
Um, but he was just like, yeah, yeah. And so he pulls out like two loaves of bread, and he hands it to her, and she's like sweet. She's like, oh, thank you. And she keeps looking at me, and I'm looking at her like, I got your back if anything wild happens or anything, right? And so then, she takes the
Nice.
bread, she pays for her stuff and walks out. And then he
Right.
pays, and he turns around. He's like, brother, I see you all the time in here. We live in the same neighborhood. I should have gave you some bread. Next time I see you, I'm giving you some bread. And I'm like, okay. and then I walked out, and like, he walked out
Nice.
before me. And so I
Right.
guess the lady was getting gas or something. So I walked out, and she like
Right.
flagged me down, and she was like, what do I do with this bread? I was like, I mean, I don't really know what to say. I
Right.
personally, if somebody just randomly gave me some bread and it wasn't like, because you can only seal bread so much unless they really seal it. I was like, I
That's
make it
good.
a point to not take anything that's not sealed. So she was like, I just don't want him to see me throw it away. I was like, yeah, yeah. Just
Don't.
like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
put it in your car
Right,
and then throw it
right,
away when you
right.
get somewhere.
There you go. It's like at the light. Go
and
ahead,
she
make it
and,
to the light.
and
And...
she and then she was like, "What?" She started laughing. She's like, "What are you gonna do when he tries to give you some bread?" I was like, "I don't know. This feels like freaking like what's that Black Mirror episode or something?
Right,
I
right. That's
don't
good.
understand what's
That's
happening."
good. I was about to say, depending on how old a person is, that could be a sweet, that could be a sweet interaction, and be like, ah, Mr. Johnson, don't even worry about it, Mr. Johnson. Nope, I got bread yesterday. You gave me some. Yeah, remember? You don't
So
remember? Oh, thank you
so we
though.
got comments. I don't think that he was drunk or high. I think he was coming home from work.
There you
He's a
go.
really nice dude. I saw him today.
Right.
He did not give me bread.
There you go. I was about to say, if he forgot, then it's like I said, it could be some
Yeah.
early
No,
set grandpa syndrome
I
kind of
think he's
thing.
just like a nice, like overly nice person.
Right.
Because I've seen him, like talking to people. He usually
Right.
comes in with like he'll have like a little boom box playing, and
Right.
but he be
Right.
playing like some good music. So I
Right.
rock with him. I
Right.
just
Right.
you just I don't know,
That's
guys.
good,
Just don't
man.
go
Listen,
around
no, no,
offering
listen. I
bread
don't
to
do that.
strangers.
Don't do that. Listen, if you are a bread maker, listen, there's caveats to this. There are caveats to this. If you are known on your block as the best bread maker on the block, bread, and I know that, and I've tasted your product before. It's just caveats to this. Now, if I know you for a couple years, and I'm like, man, I bought your bread before, man. Yeah, your bread is all that, bro. I would
He's
have
the
then, yeah, I
gateway bread man.
would. I would have then jumped in like, oh, wait, you don't understand, darling. Just take it. Trust me. No, he dope. He dope with it. His bread making skills are
Yeah.
legendary around
And
the
see,
block. You know what I'm saying?
my thing
If you don't
is,
want it, I'll take it.
I was just like, man.
There's
She
caveats.
said, she said, he's just a dinosaur shooting his shot. Listen to Dinosaur by Keisha to know the
Bro,
vibe. All right,
Wow.
well, I will listen to that. Hopefully, it's not offensive to people with a lot of grades in there.
Hey man, there's caveats because
You know,
okay,
look,
switch it up, and if it's like a sweet, right now there's a couple things going on, man. Which is there's some
no,
biases. There's some
I don't
biases going
care.
on. If it
I
was a sweet old lady,
I
all
don't
right,
care. I'm
and
not
she
taking
was
old
like,
lady
"Oh baby,
bread
let me give
either,
you some
bro.
bread." Right. Number
Nah,
one, some women are known to bake bread, and you'd be like, "Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Mrs. Penelope. I appreciate that.
mm-mm.
I good
No,
looking out." And she, but
mm-mm.
come on, man. What if he
It's
was known?
2000.
Yeah,
It's
if you didn't know
2026,
nothing about his
man.
bread making skills, I feel it's fair to be like,
That
you
bread
know
might
what?
have that bread might have meth in it.
I was
Like,
about to say,
no,
listen, man.
no, bro.
Just out of pure respect, Mr. Sir, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, man. I have a no out of the bag bread making,
Hold up, hold up.
acceptance.
She said I've had marriage proposals for my cinnamon buns,
There you
and that's
go.
just sweet roll bed. See,
Thank
okay,
you.
so
Thank
now
you.
we're on it. But
But
do
that
you
sounds
just
like a
walk around?
customer. That sounds like a customer
Look,
that said,
do
"Listen, girl,
you?
I can't do without these cinnamon rolls. It's gonna be a
Right,
problem." But
right. My question is, do you walk around just rolling up on people like, hey, you want
yeah,
some of this
man.
cinnamon bread? Like,
Listen,
how does that
listen.
work? How does
That's
that
that,
work?
and that would
Put,
support my claim, which is now if you're known around the block or at your job as the lady that bakes some bread or bakes some cookies or whatever it is, man. Listen, those people exist.
yeah, but
He probably just jumped the
random
gun,
man.
man.
Yeah. He just went too hard. He saw a beautiful woman at the
Right.
gas station, and he just couldn't hold it together.
I'm gonna
I
bless this woman
understand.
real quick.
Harold said there's a dude that'll pop up holding a sign that says ninjas kidnapped his family and he needs money for karate lessons. That's creative.
Listen,
You're
Harold,
you're getting
listen.
money from me.
I was
You're
about to
getting money
say,
from
if
me.
you
When
have
you
not
become
got
creative
the
like that,
full story of this, I'm offended. Number one, as a storyteller and somebody that likes reading stories, man, have you got the full story of this so-called event? Because that sounds like a really, really dope intro to a comic book, if it's real.
look, we have like really creative people in Atlanta. There was a dude, man. What was the I'm gonna forget the name. He used to be out at the same exit off of 285. What road was that? I can't remember.
Right,
But he would be there all the time. It was like his job.
right.
And he used to come with like some of the most creative, and it was cool. And then when you would like, if you drove and you didn't see him there, it's like I already had my money together. And then you don't see him. I'm like, what's up? Where the homie? But sometimes he
Right,
would be on the other side. You know what I mean?
right.
But
Switching it
no,
up.
I've seen like really creative, really creative, and I do not mind
Right.
passing some money.
Um,
Said hawk in my cinnamon buns. I
Siobhan,
know, but my
listen.
name is Siobhan,
There you
and
go.
I get called cinnamon. So maybe I'm
There
okay.
you go. But you
Okay.
listen, that means you have what do you call it? That means you have a legend surrounding your skills. Okay. You can't really be mad if somebody's proposing to you off of that though. Like if it just
Right.
depends on what you did in them cinnamon rolls. So
Right.
I listen, some people have put crack in their food, man, and be like, listen, I just put my special ingredient. Well, I can't live without it. Let me can I get one? I just need one of them.
I need a calibration check. It's looking weird on my end. On
What'd you do,
Facebook,
man?
can you guys see the comments? Like Harold, Teresa's not here. She's usually the one to tell me if
It's my
anything's
fault.
wrong.
It's my fault. I blame
Cause
myself, man. I'm sorry.
what'd you do?
She was probably here on time and saw that I wasn't. I was like, bump
Oh
this. I'm
no,
out.
no, she be backsliding on us, shooting her own little podcast and whatnot.
Right.
So we're not gonna stress. I just need to see if y'all can see the comments because on my Facebook I cannot see them, but I can see them on StreamYard. So uh, just a question I gotta ask. I'm going to sneeze. Okay, I'll say he can see him. Cool.
Cool.
Um,
All right. So tonight,
Anybody?
I said I was gonna wait till today to explain this weapon, right? And I think that's fair for me to not renege on that. So I'm gonna show y'all a
Ah,
video. I'm
yeah.
gonna show y'all a video that explains it better than I can tell it because, like I said, the reason I need 4 fingers exactly, right? This is gonna be a digital version. Hopefully, I still got it up. Hold on. Let's see if it'll let me do it. First off, I would have to share my screen, entire screen. We're gonna wait this one. All right.
I'm looking for other questions. Oh, so Siobhan said, "How long
By
does it
applying a
take
method
you guys
referred to
to
as
complete a
morph.
publication?" No comment. But this one we've it's only taken like 2 months.
Yet today,
The reason I'm
That's
saying no
stupid.
comment is because sometimes it takes us a very long time. So
I can answer that. I can answer that question.
William is saying that he hasn't seen comments for the last few shows, but I see all the comments. I am confusiated.
Oh man, you up here hiding the comments for yourself. I see.
I don't even know how to do that.
That's clear that you do, and you need to be responsible, held responsible for that kind of disrespectful behavior, man. It's just the way it is. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all a quick video. So I need 4 fingers in order to show this functionality. What does that say? Can y'all see that on Instagram? Maybe I can see that.
Okay, now I refreshed and now I can see him. Sorry, go Marcus.
All right, man. So this, if you have, some of y'all are probably like, the heck is that? This is a traditional sling. All right.
Okay, we can't see that on. Oh no, I know why.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you, man. I was like, come on, man. I did what I was supposed to do. All right, this is a sling. All right, now watch this. All right. All right, you see what's happening there? You see that nice little circle? This is the person holding the sling, right? This is how you get it in. All right. All right, watch this, watch this, watch this. Here we go. Right here. This is what I needed. Imagine, okay, for a second, that these little robot hands are actually doing this. Booyaka. Booyah. All right. Wait. Here he goes. He's gonna show you how he actually gets this in his hands. Watch this. This is what I was looking at. And I was like, how many fingers do I need? Here he goes. He puts this in there, right? He's prepping the actual stone. All right. He takes the string in his fingers. He has 2 of his fingers are wrapped in these little slots, these 2 little finger slots, and then he's pinching the end of the sling. This is the part that actually does the snap and actually will like make this huge popping noise, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. The pinky is unused in this configuration. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers in order to do that thing. And look at the wind up, y'all. This is what that robot hand is gonna do, but not necessarily the exact same way. That wind up is gonna happen initially. Watch. Here it goes. Wind up. Death to all who stand in front of it. All right.
That's serious. Man.
That's what's gonna be happening, y'all. He has these 2 robot arms, and that sling is what is about to be on this boy's, repertoire. It's a robotic version. It hasn't been brandished yet. The sling is actually gonna pop out and actually gonna be this nice, metal kind of construction configuration. Gonna be dope, and it's gonna possibly be something deadly if you stand in the way of it. It's gonna be used only on robots, so it's okay. It's all right. He's gonna tear through some robotic stuff really quickly into this next page. But that is what these arms are for, and I'm excited because when I started watching these videos, man, around how slings work, and it's the sound. If y'all never watched or heard the sound of a sling, it's freaking-tastic. It's like a freaking shotgun going off. So I watched the reel, and a dude was like, so Goliath didn't just get hit with a rock. He was basically assassinated by this thing. He was like, "That's what a sling sounds like." He was like, "Oh, David wasn't out here like just throwing rocks and with this little thing. Goliath was assassinated by by a stone gun. That's all that is." Uh,
Speaking of that, did anybody see David, the animated movie that
Not
came out?
yet, not yet. I
I
wanted
saw
to. Is
it.
it out? Is it out of
I
theaters already?
it's out of theaters. I
Ah,
saw it a couple times actually because I
who
wanted
who who made
popcorn.
it? It wasn't Disney, was it?
Nah, it was
Okay.
cool because it felt more like Old Testament, that's Old Testament
Yeah.
type of mind state as far as how and I just say that to say how they take stuff and they kind
Mm-hmm.
of modernize it.
Correct.
But yeah, it was a solid movie. I thought.
What was the tone of it though? Was it like a funny take or
No, it was a real. I mean, there was humorous
parts?
humorous moments in it,
Right.
but it was a solid take
Like
on
like Prince of
the
Egypt
actual
kind
thing.
of tone. Like they took it serious.
Yeah, yeah. It was
All right. Because
maybe even a little bit.
Prince of Egypt is still dope to me. That was fantastic animation effort, man. Those people put their life into that animation. That still stands the test of time. I looked at Prince of Egypt came up on my timeline. I was like, hey, I ain't seen that in a long time, and it made me want to go watch it. So Prince of Egypt, if y'all don't know, go watch that. That's a great movie. But no, I did want to see what kind of animation they put into that movie and see if it was dope. Um, but I didn't know, yeah, what tone they were going for.
Yeah, it had the good audience scores.
Mm-hmm.
Critics, I keep seeing around like 8 out of 10, 80%.
That's pretty good.
I think 8 out of 10 is solid for me.
Yeah, that's
It
tough.
was
That's kind of tough to achieve in any movie right now
right.
with the expectations of you know you spending all this money. It better be good. I still haven't seen Mario, so I'm like, I don't know what anybody's expecting from a Mario movie, but I hope that it's at least entertaining. I just want to be entertained by
Yeah,
seeing Mario do stuff.
I feel like so for me, I feel like the first one was good.
Mm-hmm. You talking about writing or
Besides,
just the overall piece?
just the overall first Mario was solid.
Yeah.
Um, so this one I felt like it wasn't, but I can still you can still be entertained by it. It was
Right.
just to me like what they were doing with the story was it was like some pacing. It was just some stuff. But again, I will say that I went into it and I didn't know I was as sleepy as I was.
Right.
So I was a little irritable. But there
There you
was
go.
one guy out of the 8 people that was in the theater, there's one guy and
Mm-hmm.
he stood up and he started a clapping
There
to
you go.
give it like the
Seal of
the
approval.
standing ovation.
Right.
And then he was looking around and I was like, come on, come on. Everybody else was like,
Mm-hmm.
man, get the hell away from me. But I mean, I am, yeah, and you know me, like I love to see other like people actually enthused or happy, so whether I
Right.
thought it was the greatest or not,
Right. Right.
um,
Right.
I know that it made some people happy. I know
There you
that
go.
if I would like if like with my son, if I would have taken him to see that when he was like 12, he would have probably well no, when he was like 8, he probably would have loved it.
Right.
Um
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
We're
let's
not
see.
gonna spoil nothing. We got it. She's saying don't spoil it if it's still in theaters. We ain't gonna spoil it.
Oh no, I ain't
However,
spoiling it.
however, we like to at least. I personally love to at least kind of break down stories as it pertains to these multi-million dollar companies, man, be putting out stories that seem like it's a no-brainer. Like, oh yeah, Mario, and you gonna bring his kids out to rescue Bowser. I knew that after watching the first movie. I was like, okay, so they're gonna bring his kids into it. Nice. I was ready for that after the first movie ended. I was like, all right, hurry up. I want to see it.
Yeah, they got
I
a
was there for all the video
30.
games. I would like to see all of that. Hurry up. I enjoyed it. Let's keep the party going. And it took
Yeah,
them all this time, man.
they didn't get good critic scores.
Yeah.
But again, if you're going to see The Godfather, then you should go see The Godfather. Um, So yeah. I
Yeah.
went and saw new movie to discuss. I
Mm-hmm.
went to see I think it's called You, Me, Tuscany.
Uh,
Um, it's a I don't want to say a chick flick.
I was gonna say, it sounds like a rom com.
It's a rom com, yeah. But it's
Okay.
featuring what's her name?
Ooh,
Uh, the Little Mermaid, Bailey.
Bailey.
What is it?
Yeah.
Halle Bailey.
Yeah.
Yeah, her and the light skinned dude from I said light skinned dude. The dude from Bridgerton. He was in Dungeons and
Oh.
Dragons
Yeah. Yeah.
for a
Yeah.
quick
Yeah.
second.
There you go.
Yeah. So it was
Cool.
cool. It wasn't a terrible movie. It was a feel good kind of movie.
But was it a
Um,
but was it a rom com? Was it comedy?
yeah, there were some moments that were funny.
Come on, man. You're acting like that's a thing to not know. Come on, man. You know if you go see a rom com because they're gonna try to make you laugh at pretty much everything.
Well, I mean, yeah, but no, not necessarily. Like a solid one is gonna have like the blend.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's
Was
not
it?
gonna
What?
be.
It's not like the Notebook. 'Cause Lord knows I hate that movie. That's
Yeah, I don't think.
oof.
I don't feel like the Notebook was a romantic.
It wasn't. Well,
comedy.
listen. I don't know what. I don't even know why that movie has the status it has. I don't know if we've talked about that out loud before, but
I
I
wish to not. I wish to not.
yeah I think I had it for the longest time. I could just say for the longest time I thought that was in my mind. I was thinking of the time traveler's wife or something. I thought it had to do something with the time traveler who kept disappearing. And his wife was waiting for him or something like that. I think that's the time traveler's wife, but there's another one with time travel and a dude that can't control it. So I was just confused. I was like, so wait, which one is the Notebook? And I had it all wrong because I hadn't seen the Notebook before. I was like, oh, okay, well, all right, well, let's watch that one. Let me see what that one's about. I thought it was about time travel. Let's see what this Notebook is about. All I can say is, and this is an old movie, y'all. I don't like that. I don't like that lady in that movie, and I don't know why women think that's a good movie. Because, like, I thought that I wasn't gonna like the husband, and I was like, he didn't even do anything wrong. Why are you being a scallywag to that dude? The husband was fine. He was like supportive of her going back to solve whatever thing. I gotta go away for a minute. Okay, well I'll go with you. No, no. All right, well listen, I gotta work, baby. Call me when you get there. All right, I support you. I know you're dealing with some stuff. This is what the husband was saying to the little scallywag. She,
You
he's
can't
like,
call a woman a
I can
scallywag.
call her this one because she was a
Stop it,
scallywag. She
man.
gets all the way back to her hometown, proceeds to not call her God blessed husband, proceeds to go have relations with this other flame of hers. And somehow women think this is like romantic. And I was like, she's a piece of crap. The husband didn't do nothing wrong. He was supportive. Why do y'all think this is romantic? Because he died in her hand. I was like, oh yeah, good for her. She's a scallywag. I don't like this movie at all, and I don't see any romance in it. So this
Well,
is a 3. This
she
is a
probably
3 out
doesn't
of
like.
10.
She probably doesn't like you either, man.
Good. I don't really have a business of liking scallywags. I was like, get out of here with this. Why do y'all think this is romantic? This is terrible. She get, the most realist question in the movie was from the dude, the old flame. He's like, "What do you want?" And I didn't know that clip was from that movie. What do you want? It's not that simple. What do you want? I don't know. That bullshit. That's from that movie. And I was like, oh, yeah. That's a good question for her, man. Screw that lady.
Devon, I don't like the movie either, but I'm not hating on Rachel McAdams like Marcus is.
Guess what? You
Don't
need to.
don't group
Raggedy.
me in.
The husband
I was
wasn't
able
even.
to I was able to watch that movie and say, okay,
What
dudes
did
be
the,
doing this kind of crap all the time in real life.
right?
So
What did the husband do?
whatever.
What did the husband do wrong, bro? Answer
You
that.
never have to. I don't. Listen,
Exactly. Exactly.
I was,
Nothing, Greg.
I
He
was,
didn't do
I was
nothing
gonna,
wrong.
I was
I
gonna
thought I
tell
wasn't
you.
gonna like him or something. I thought he was gonna be a jerk to her. That dude was rich, wealthy, supportive, and communicating and said, "No, baby, go ahead and go home.
Rich
I
and
know,
wealthy.
yeah, like
Listen,
go ahead
I did. I personally was forced, held by gunpoint
to
to see
watch
that
it."
movie,
Yeah, because
and I
probably
watched
somebody
it, and
like thought that was the greatest
and
movie
I
ever.
and I disassociated.
Yeah.
No, she hadn't seen it either. She
Oh,
forced me
okay,
to watch
good,
it,
good.
and I was able to go to my happy place in my mind
Phew.
and power through it. I don't even
Ugh.
remember all the stuff about it. I
Listen,
remember that
listen.
one scene where he went, and I remember being like, "This is all of this is stupid." But
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hate.
yeah.
I like Rachel McAdams.
I listen. I can do
She's
that,
good.
but I don't like that character at all. I was like, oh, she's a piece of crap. They didn't even end it well with saying what because the husband was like, I'm on my way. What's going on? You ain't called me yet. And nothing was resolved with that. I was like, oh, I'm pissed off. I don't want to see this no more. This dude sent his wife in his car to go smash an old flame and didn't even get a call. Curtis a call. Baby, I
Hey
made it.
man, he should have. He probably as soon as she
Mm,
hit the door, he
mm.
probably was calling his girlfriend.
Listen, now
This side chick.
this is a trend that I did see. Now you guys can be mad at me. Please don't be mad at me. I don't like the writing of this character, which is like if you want me to like or sympathize with somebody, please make the husband like some sort of cheating womanizer that you know, like make her like the dude in Titanic. Remember the dude in Titanic where he was like a jerk to his wife, the little girl, and I was like, well, you know, he's kind of a jerk, and he's probably gonna, you know, beat her one day. Whatever. I don't like him.
You need to learn how to disassociate.
I can't,
Like,
man. I don't like. This is
you
the
don't have
writer's
to
job.
go into a no. I mean, they made a lot of money on that movie.
Yeah, they did.
The
Now,
writer
wait,
did
what? This
his
is my
job,
point, though. This is my
her
point.
job.
Here's my point. Here's my point. Here's my point. There's a trend. This is not my opinion, but I also didn't realize it was a trend. He's this guy. I saved it. It's a real. He says, if you didn't know, cheating for most women is attractive in most of these rom-coms. He's like, you don't believe me? Here, think about all of the most famous, you know, rom-coms in the last 20 years. And he started going down the book. Of course, he named The Notebook because that one's very popular. He's like, yeah, The Notebook. She's a cheater. Women think that that movie's great. She didn't have any reason to cheat on him. She just did. And she got everything she wanted. And it ended with her just being a cheater. And somehow women think that's great. He was like, he says, is it romantic for women to just the idea that they get to cheat and get everything they want?
Oh, can I raise my hand?
No. Wait.
On
You didn't. Yeah, no. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about.
Probably like,
that's not what I'm talking about.
Backs.
That's not what I'm talking about. See, you're trying to change the topic. I was saying he's saying basically no. He didn't say is it equally fair that women cheat and get the no. He said do you realize that most movies where a woman cheats, right, and gets away with it or whatever, maybe gets everything she wants, those movies are considered romantic to women. Just the woman cheating. It can't not the dude.
I mean, to some women, we can't group all women into one. You know,
that's what, and he said, if you don't believe me, let's look down. He went down the list of pretty much all the famous rom-coms. Sleepless in Seattle, cheating. And he kept Titanic, cheating. And he went down the list, and he's like, all of these movies are considered wonderfully romantic movies to women. And he's like, is there a problem? Is there a correlation here? Do women just see, you know, cheating and getting away with it romantic? Because they get the guy that they want, so to speak. You know, they're obligated, but maybe they fell in love with that other guy that understands them. And so, this is his words, not mine, y'all. But I was like, I never thought of it.
Saying it.
Well, I have to because that was the actual question. And therefore, I was like, I never thought of it that way. But then all of the evidence, look at all these movies. And I'm like, I forgot about that movie. That is a movie about a lady just cheating. But again, in my opinion, I'm like, make me not like the husband or make the husband abusive or make the situation dire. And I don't believe anybody. I don't believe anybody should be in a relationship where you are being abused or whatever, right? I'm like, all right, good. Get out of that relationship.
Life just happens, man.
Sometimes it does. You're right.
There you go, Jeannie. See, this is why we have
What did you say?
good she said maybe it's a female power fantasy, and I'm
Correct.
sure that's what it is. Like so
Probably.
many, like for so long, women were being forced to be stuck in marriages, and whether they was with an ain't shit dude or a
Correct.
good dude, whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
so like, we know the numbers. Like now, I will say uh, it may be tilting more towards the middle these days, but like
Why do you
conventionally we
wait,
know
wait,
the
wait, wait?
numbers
Why do you
like
say that? Why do you say that so nonchalantly? Wait a minute. What are you talking about? The data, or are we talking about numbers?
yeah.
Or are we talking about
I'm
like
just saying
society shift?
of like yeah, the society shift
Oh,
where
okay.
women are feeling more empowered,
Oh, okay, okay. Got
to to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go do what I want to do too. But
it.
we know with the like in the overall history, we know that we're like 100 million to 3%
I don't know about that,
as far as
man. I don't
cheating.
know about
But
that. I
no,
don't know
I
about
mean
that.
that's
I don't know about that. But
I do
I
like
would say, no, you don't. You don't have any statistics to
yes I
say that,
do. I
man.
don't
You
know like I mean, you can actually pull statistics, but we know the history. Like, let's even take this country for instance. We know the
uh,
history of men that had, side women and secret families and was dipping out while, like, especially in the times when women were basically forced to be stay-at-home moms.
mhm.
Like, we know though, like we know what that history is. Like, we don't have to, So like that power fantasy, like, um, it could be a real thing.
Is that a
Like
good? Is that an excuse to think that these instances are romantic?
I mean, if they're going out and actually, cheating all over the place,
Yeah.
I don't like that's different than watching a movie and being like, oh, that's romantic. I've watched movies where it's like a person because I don't really like try to put myself in the movie, but
Yeah.
like I've watched movies where a person was like, you know, what's a good movie? I mean, there's so many of them where it's
Hmm.
like you're with this person, but you're not happy, and somebody from your past or somebody new comes, and
Hmm.
then So I mean, that's kind of like everybody can dig in, and understand that.
Uh-huh.
But
She
as
said,
far as it like,
yeah.
it, but like as far as just like it being solely because they're cheating, I don't know. I know different people like different stuff. I know people. There's women that I know that hate the Notebook
Good.
just as much.
Cause I was going to bring
There
it
was
back to the Notebook. Where it's like, are you saying that you could defend a good husband in one of these episodes, one of these in scenarios, and be like, well, he really didn't do anything wrong, but it's a power fantasy, so yeah. Like, what are we saying? Are we saying that it's okay
okay.
in those circumstances? Like, if the husband in the story is not a piece of crap. Like I was waiting for the moment. I thought he was gonna be obsessive with work and because he was just he had a company, and I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for the pin the pin to drop. I was like, I knew it. He's too good to be true. Oh, what? Actually, no. He's still good to her. Oh, got it. And she was just creating problems. She just is. That's the movie. If you haven't
Yeah.
seen the movie, if you hadn't seen the movie, she was still conflicted for no reason. None. They were living in New York. They were chilling. He was working. Things were good. He kissed her while she was just having a bad day. He was like, baby, what's up? You good? I gotta go back home. He's like, what's going on? I'll drive you. No, no, I don't want you to blow. Okay, well, take the car and call me when you get there. I love you. Deuces. I'm gonna get back to work. Nothing. I'm literally watching the movie like, okay, so he's not an asshole. This is weird. What is this movie trying to tell me? Where's the dude from the Titanic? Like he didn't turn into a jerk. And I'm like, all right, gets to the hometown, meets up with the dude driving her husband's car, shows up, says hey to everybody, sees the dude. Dude is like, what are you doing here? Feelings. And I was like, what's going on? What's happening? He asked her the right question. What do you want? It's not that simple. And I was like, oh, I don't like this movie. I don't like this movie. Listen, the husband didn't do nothing wrong. What are we talking about? And then I was told to shush. Because the person that loved the movie was
Right.
like, they're like, shush, this is where it gets good. I was like, all right, I'm watching, but I don't like what I'm seeing. Nothing wrong. They get to the end of the movie. The husband's not mentioned again, and it's like supposed to be romantic that she dies with the dude. I was like, oh, get the hell out of here. This is what you like? This is a good movie
Romantic.
to you? I was like, what did
What the?
I said, what the husband do? She's like, what do you mean they died together with I said, I ain't say her side piece. I said, what did the husband do wrong? Give me some
What if?
clarification that he did something to deserve that. What did he do
Yeah,
except
but
support this
like
little
people
woman
don't. But
and
people
give
don't
him his
always
car to go
do anything.
drive back home to
Like
her
what?
people and smash another dude and then not call him to say, baby, I made it. Call a dude before you smash and say, baby, I'm sorry. I just been going through a lot. I'm gonna smash this dude real quick. Thank you for letting me borrow your car. Something like that. I don't know. Anything would have been better than that. I was like, all right, she couldn't. Let me just give you the precursor. She couldn't defend the actions at all. The husband didn't do nothing. She just, but she loved the other dude. Great. Got it. I hate this movie. I don't like her and I don't like this whole thing. What else you got? Anything else? This is what you wanted me to see? Sorry, this is a crap. This is a crap story. I hate it. I was like, yeah, this is trash, man. She's trash. I I was waiting for this anything to go bad for the dude, and nothing went bad. And I was like, she's not a hero. She's not a victim. Nothing went wrong. She had a good life. He was providing a good life for a lady, and then supported her and said, well, baby, drive home. I trust you. Go on, use my car.
So she should have stayed with him, even though she loves somebody else.
Hell yeah, it's called marriage, Nick. What?
What? What do you mean?
What do you mean? Guys do that all the time.
All right, so
it's called duty. Like, hey, I'm providing a life for you. Be good fathers and stay in relationships with their wives and say, hey, sorry, baby, I can't be that. No, not all men do that.
I'm staying at work.
Right. Not all men do that. See, so you can't do that. You can't say that all men do that,
but a lot of them do.
That don't mean all of them. So in this case,
look,
in this case, that dude was one of those men straight up taking care of his wife. Nothing wrong.
You don't know what he was doing in the background. You don't know.
They didn't put it in the movie if he was. So all I saw is what I saw.
Put anything because it was about her being a little freak. Like,
there you go. And that's why I'm like, listen, man, if that's what you wanted me to see, I'm sorry. That was trash. She's trash. I don't like that movie. That dude ain't do nothing wrong to deserve that. Deuces. Well, Marcus, you don't understand. I understand perfectly that she just was a scallywag. She wanted some booty, and she took his car to go get it and didn't tell him that. Like, at least call him. She didn't call that dude the whole time. He was calling around because she ain't called yet. In the movie. This was in the movie, y'all. I was like, ain't he looking and checking up on her? Oh, I don't like this movie. Get out of here. She's just trash. Baby, I made it. Your car is fine. I'm gonna go talk to some people and I'm going through some stuff. I may actually have sex with my ex. Bye. Click. Whatever you want. Give me something. None of that, bruh. Sorry. It's not a good movie. She's not a good character. And I was really offended. I was like, I wasted time. After that, guess what I watched? Time Traveler's Wife. I like that movie. And the other one, I can't even remember the name of it, but there's another one that involves time travel. And I was like, this is way better. Because now one of them was kind of creepy. I can't remember the title. I'm going to have to look it up. But long story short, he meets his wife as a little girl. And he's like, his time traveling makes it to where he can't keep his clothes. And he's got like a little cloak cover or something over his body. But he's talking to his young wife naked in the bushes and outside or something. And I was like, oh, could have kept this one. This scene doesn't work as well for romance. I don't like this.
I don't.
I was like, what are we doing here? You couldn't have figured out a way to do this?
I don't want no parts.
Right. I was like, come on, man.
Rapey, groomy stuff.
You said she said, number one, I'm going to watch this movie so I can see what's going on. Number two, watch Legally Blonde instead. So much better.
I got forced to watch that too. And, it's cool or whatever, but I was forced at gunpoint. I don't want to. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all a good movie because instead of talking about crap movies, Eternity Has anybody did anybody see Eternity? It came out last year. It's got
No,
Elizabeth Olsen.
I
Um,
did not. What is
and
that about?
it's so it was really a cool story. So this woman, she was old, and her first husband, she got married like during wartime, and he went off to war and he died. In I guess World War II or whatever. And so later, years later, she married another dude,
Mm.
and they lived throughout their whole life, and then got old, and then
This was in theaters, or are you talking about something on a streaming
yeah,
platform?
no, this is theaters like
Oh, okay,
last
cool,
year.
cool, cool, cool.
Um, and so I'm trying to do this where I don't spoil. So basically, because this was in the trailers, so basically it's like when you die, you get to decide. Like you go to like this terminal type of station, and then you have to decide like what type of afterlife you want.
Mm.
And they got all these different
Oh,
options.
what's the
And
actress?
so Elizabeth Olsen, Wanda, is that help
Oh, yes, I did
you
see the trailer for this. I saw the trailer for this.
you no name no. But yeah, so
Got
it
it.
was her, and then
I did not see that.
the dude, he played Reed Richards in the Michael B. Jordan Fantastic Four. He's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
He was Goose's son in the
Yeah, I just watched that last night. I was just about to say,
Yeah.
you talking about Goose's son. Yeah.
Yeah. So him and then this other guy, I seen him in stuff. His name is Callum Turner. But I can't remember what I seen him in. So anyways, the first husband, he waits for her at this terminal.
Yeah.
And he waits like 60 years or whatever. And then, but before, it's like she's terminally ill, but before she dies, her current husband dies. So he gets there and he's waiting. And so she gets, when she dies, she has to basically decide between her two husbands. And I thought it was really cool because so many times, like you said, people are being pieces of crap in these things. But she wasn't a piece of crap. Like she was really torn between what could have been, versus living her whole life, with the other husband, and already knowing kind of, everything that's going to happen, But I thought it was good. I thought
they handled it right. So her character wasn't, she was conflicted basically.
She definitely conflicted.
There you go.
It's like you have to be like troglodyte to not understand,
Yeah.
But it was cool. Like they handled it really well.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I thought she was excellent. I thought like maybe she would get, at least a nomination for comedy or something, but I didn't see any nominations for her. She was really, really in the pocket. And,
there you go.
I did not say Legally Blonde was crap, Javon. Jeez. I just said that I was forced to watch it. Pierre said Legally Blonde 5.
Right.
I'm not saying it's not good. That's not what I was saying. I was just trying to, talk about what I want to talk about.
Correct, man. Come on, man.
But yeah, no, for real, guys. Like
they handled it. That's all I wanted. Just handle it correctly. If you want me to have any kind of sympathy, because I assume that was the point of saying she's conflicted as a married woman. She's conflicted because while she's not having a bad life, she feels like she missed her true love, and there's confliction that goes on, and that would be pretty good to put it in there, but she just didn't handle it right. There was no loyalty. There was no, baby, let me explain. Let me tell you the truth. This is heavy for me. I love you. Baby, I'm going to borrow your car and I'm going to go smash. I'm sorry, love. I love you so much. It wasn't Whitley didn't even do a good job. And we all remember, A Different World, when they got to the altar. Oh boy, didn't do nothing wrong to Whitley. If you think about it, back then, we all wanted Dwayne to get back with Whitley. Oh boy, that she was about to marry technically didn't do anything wrong. He wasn't a brute. He wasn't a jerk. He was treating her nice. He was got a whole life lined up for her. She was at a good match. He was a good match. Nothing technically was wrong with the actual suitor that she was about to marry. The story, however, was the narrative that I remember I was a kid and I wanted Whitley to get back with Dwayne. I didn't know nothing about marriage back then, but they did a good job of making me root for Dwayne, right? And Dwayne was like, I'm sorry, Byron. I'm sorry, but I love this woman. Whitley, be my wife. And
Dwayne would have got jumped.
Exactly. Thank you. See what you did there? You're saying, hey, man, that's disrespectful, homie. You're doing it wrong, Dwayne.
But what did you say? You were on, just like I was on.
I was, you know why, though? Because the show had, yes, Dwayne was built up to be the person you root for, even though he was broken up. They had been broken up. It wasn't, the relationship between him and Whitley dissolved itself over time. And old boy didn't do nothing wrong, but he got the poop into the stick and didn't nobody feel nothing about it. Like, I was like, yeah, good job, Dwayne. Screw you, Byron. I don't even know you.
Oh, no. I remember watching it, and of course you want Dwayne to win.
Correct.
At the same time, I was like, he would have got jumped if he did that.
Exactly.
While I'm getting married.
Because he didn't do it right. Dwayne didn't do it right. But well, that's what I'm saying. But listen, the writers did a good enough job to build you up to say, I don't even care if it's wrong, aka The Notebook. But I sympathize with this character because I love this character. I don't like that character from The Notebook. The lady didn't do anything to make me care about her feelings. Well, she was just selfish. She was just selfish and wanted everything and got all the stuff that she was hoping for in a marriage and was like, I don't want that. I want this one. And then got it. And I'm supposed to be like, oh, go, you got what you want. They didn't do a good job of making me like the character or sympathize with her. So I was like, this is trash. She's just a trash character. Dwayne did it the trashy way. He definitely would have got a good couple of tenderized ribs. Byron should have definitely been like, listen, bro, I agree that, yeah, she's a nice woman and you want to have her, but hold on. That's my cousin. That's my brother. Hey, man, we gonna jack you up a little bit before you get out of here. They was roughing up Dwayne. Remember they was like grabbing him and stuff? Hold on now. Let me make sure I gotta see. My daughter may have arrived, she said. Let me double check. I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break. If I gotta go grab her, I'm gonna go grab her real quick. And then this will be done. I got these panels kind of blocked out in my mind. I think we're just gonna do 1, 2, maybe 3. And that's it. And the rest is just a straight up, break panel. We're not going to put any robots and anything back there, but the ropes, the actual sling part is going to come out on the next page because this is just a reveal of what he's been carrying this whole time. And I think that's going to be cool enough to kind of keep the, what's that? What is that? You know how the girl, what is that? What is that? Like that. And then from there, we're going to show what it is and what it does. That sling is going to cause some great amount of damage. And that's going to set the tone that this boy don't be playing. So hold on. I'll be right back after these messages. Y'all keep going. Greg, try to defend this some more if you want. On YouTube, he says, how did y'all feel about the new Insidious movie? Did you see that, Greg?
I don't think so. Let me see. I see Insidious. So many things.
I was about to say Insidious was about what though? Hold on, let me turn off my stream. Whoa, I got both of these?
Oh no, I did not see that. Wait. Is it out yet?
What is it about? It sounds familiar. Insidious. All right, hold on. I'm
horror.
I'm gonna make sure I don't have my audio follow me like I did before. Mm-hmm. Give me a second. Baby, what you want to do tonight? That's that.
Siobhan, you need to be at all of these from now on because you are providing prime comments. Prime comments. Can't wait for the sling. Show me what it did. um, yeah, I don't know what Marcus is talking about. Well, I do know what he's talking about, but I understand. Like these are movies, and what she was, you're saying. So you get with someone for convenience and maintaining the status quo rather than for real passionate love. And I mean, I think so that can go different ways, right? Because uh, we have that old saying, the grass is, always it always seems greener on the other side, or it ain't greener, whatever they say. It looks greener, whatever they say. And we do see that, where it's like people will be like, oh, this is, you know, what I really want, but then you get there and that you might realize that's not. I just chalk it up. Like I've been through a lot of life experiences and I've seen it. Like, no offense to any men in my family, but I come from a long line of cheaters. Like all the men in my family, one way or another, they was out there, getting it and lying to women and damaging families and all that kind of stuff. So I typically will side with women because I've seen way more instances of men being trash to women than the other way around. Um, I like what Jeannie said, that power fantasy thing, right? It's just like, I mean, it's like anything, we can't go to space, so we love space movies. So when you can see something where the power dynamics are switched or shifted, if you're part of the oppressed, I don't know if oppressed is the right word, but I think that's kind of where I'm going with it. If you're part of like the oppressed population and you're able to see like the power dynamics shifted, then yeah, you might be excited about it,
You do everything I like.
But yeah, I looked it up too, and the Insidious movie doesn't come out until August here as well. So, but I don't think I've seen. Is this like a franchise? I guess so, because it looks like
Insidious.
they've had like
Animated?
no, it's a horror, like live action horror.
All right, I gotta go get Jen. Y'all. Um, Insidious is the superhero boy,
No,
right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Insidious movie, the new Insidious movie. So the first Insidious movie was directed by the dude that's doing Superman.
No, that's not. Wait, let me see.
Yeah, 2010 horror mystery. It was a little
The
boy.
Superman.
It was like the parody of like if little kid Superman turned evil.
Yeah, that was it was inspired by you know how I did that Superman Halloween story?
Yeah.
It was another anthology.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
that's what I'm saying. Is there a new one coming out?
Well, this is where it's wrecking my brain because I'm seeing here it's like they had one in 2013, 2015, really? 2018, and 2023.
Right.
What the deuce? Is this the same thing?
It can't be.
I don't.
Because I would have seen it by now.
Right.
All right. They got let me see. Insidious 2, Chapter 2 came out in 2013. So it did come out. But it doesn't look like the same character.
So the Superman movie that came out, that was like
2010. 2010.
No, it was.
It
no,
just
the one with Superman in it.
Wait. You talking about the little boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that came out in 2010, horror mystery. I'm looking at it right now. Well, you tell them that because they are putting. So there is 3 of them though. Look, this Halloween, complete your Insidious collection: Insidious 1, 2, and 3. But they don't. And then there's Insidious: The Last Key, and then there's the Red Book. The crap.
So Brightburn is the movie with Superman.
Yeah,
that was 2019.
So is
Superman James Gunn thing?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So what What is
I think
this
that
Insidious
Insidious,
thing?
he just looks. It looks like the character.
Oh, you're right. I'll be damned. Sure enough, because
Oh,
yeah,
ooh.
Brightburn has a mask on the cover. You're right. You're right. So that's a good way to end that discussion.
Oh God. You know what? Look, we're sitting here looking it up, and Siobhan is telling
Telling
us
us.
everything, snapping up.
Yeah, y'all wasting so much
It's
time.
like you're wasting so much time.
My bad. Listen. You gotta understand the marketing of this first poster here is very
It
similar.
looks just, yeah, definitely threw us off. We
Right.
apologize. See, this is why you need to be here.
Right.
We come on around the same time every time.
Exactly.
Said my uncle is younger than me. My
Right.
granddad is a dog. Oh yeah. So, okay, cool. Now that we
Ah.
understand,
I
I'm gonna
haven't
go
seen
like
any of
all
these. Yeah, I haven't seen none of
27 of the
those.
first ones. Is it good, Siobhan?
But are
And
they movies or
for
is this a series?
it looks like movies.
It says a film. Yeah. Why wouldn't it be? Why didn't they do it? Are they trying to be like the Avengers or was why not just make a series? Call it a day.
Teresa said Insidious is horror, not for Marcus.
Well,
Uh,
listen, I have witnessed some horror movies against my will. Okay, not pertaining to my likes, but just let me go ahead and watch this piece of crap It movie. Ugh. And I was like, this is
okay,
not what I want.
all right. So it looks like these Insidious movies aren't getting good good
Right.
ratings.
Ah,
I
there you
got to
go.
talk to Morgan Iverson. That's my horror buddy.
Right.
So he'll know. He watches everything.
All right. So, thank you guys for joining. We got these robot arms pretty much fleshed out. The rest of the page here is going to pretty much just be a completionary of the little transformation panels. It's not necessarily, I don't know the tone, but it's gonna be like, what? That's the feeling I want for this page. Like when he reveals this, like this is out of left field, and you're like, what's happening? I didn't know this guy had these robot arms. What do they do? The question mark is still going to be at the bottom of this page, and you're like, what's happening? Why those? Doc Ock? No, this is only two. But that's the kind of tone that I'm going with these reveals. Like it's transforming, you don't know what they do yet. And then the next page is going to be like, oh, that's what they do. Oh my gosh. Please run, kids. Run for your lives. So,
Run,
yeah,
flee,
right.
flee for your life.
And if I achieve that with the wonderful speed lines and crazy damage that's going to happen on the next page, then it all works out, and then we'll print the book out. So we'll go back through. I'm gonna scrub through every page once we get to the end of all this. We gotta talk about 22. What do we say ends on 22? Is it just somber? How are they leaving?
Uh, not in a good way, but
Right.
we're ending it with them trying to get away. You know what I
Got
mean?
it. Right.
So
Any
we'll,
dialogue
we'll
between? Yeah, that's what I gotta just
yeah,
thinking of the
we'll
dialogue.
discuss it.
All right, for
We'll
shizzle.
discuss it. All
All
right.
right, y'all. Good looking out, man. Peace, and see y'all tomorrow. Deuce. You can't do gang signs. It is. It's a peace gang. All right. Good night, y'all on YouTube. Thank y'all for joining, man.